pepper?
Yes.
Bit of salt?
No.
So, for tonight's dinner, we are having a salmon with spaghetti and watercress sauce. It most likely is not going to look like that. We use our microwave to put the book there so it stays open. We really should get like a little book opener thingy. But we've already got our salmon in the oven because unfortunately we couldn't buy the salmon that we wanted, the recipe wanted. But we also have one juice of the lemon and the zest finely grated. We have some watercress here. It said on the recipe 2 bags, but we didn't get bags, we got the pots. So we just took what we thought would be the right amount for that. We also have 125 grams of natural fat-free yogurt, and we also have 500 grams of spaghetti. We might not use all this because this is a lot of spaghetti for just 3 people, but it all depends on how much of everything we have because me and Nicola might put it in a pot and have it for lunch tomorrow. So first we are going to do 4 teaspoons of our lemon juice. And then we're going to put in our lemon zest. And our watercress. And then we're going to give that a mix.
What's the verdict?
I quite enjoyed it. It was very like refreshing.
Okay, so Maddie enjoyed it.
The pasta was lovely. Obviously love the salmon. Can't really get any better than smoked salmon, so good dish for me.
What about you, James?
I liked it. I liked it, I just said that.
Cool. So James is still cutting everything up, so we haven't finished yet. But for dinner tonight, we are having firecracker chicken stir fry. I had to get Nicola to help me with that. And we've got how many grams of chicken, Nicola?
We have 3 breasts.
We have 3 breasts cut into little squares, sort of. We don't use chili, and we don't buy chilies and garlic. We just get the chili and the garlic paste. And just do however many teaspoons it says on the packet. So we have how many teaspoons of chili?
3 of each.
We have 3 teaspoons of chili and 3 teaspoons of ginger paste.
2. How
2.
many chilies do we need?
Just have to get everything wrong, don't you, James? You're the one who did it.
I got it right, I said 2.
Okay. You said 3.
Yeah, after I corrected it.
Okay. We have. Do you want to be any louder?
You could have waited.
Do you need all 3 peppers? Cool. Oh. So we've got 2 tablespoons. 2 teaspoons of chili and 2 teaspoons of ginger. And then we have the zest of an orange and the orange juice. We have 1 teaspoon of corn flour. I'll move.
It's a tablespoon.
No, that's a teaspoon.
What's that?
That's a tablespoon for the chili. And then we're going to be adding, so I think it's 2 tablespoons of sweet chili into this to start making the sauce. We're just waiting for James to finish cutting up the peppers. Yes? Oh, and we have mange too. Well done, Nicola. And we have some mange too in the bag. Ooh, I got moved out the way. You cut that pepper. Okay, so we've just finished browning off the chicken, taken that out to set on the side, and now we've added our onions and a splash of water. Anything else going in?
No, not yet. We'll stir fry it for a minute.
Okay,
And then we add the peppers.
and then we add the peppers.
Yeah, and then we put peppers in.
Beautiful.
I know.
And beautiful.
Handsome.
Sorry, handsome. Hat.
Chili. This.
You're on top 5.
I can't remember
You
5.
haven't mentioned the meatballs.
The meatballs. Got one more. You recorded me.
Yeah.
I don't know what other one
But
is.
off that topic quickly, what did you think about this meal?
What does my plate say?
Empty? So you feel empty?
I feel full.
You said, how does my plate feel? It feels empty because it's got no food in it anymore.
No, it's empty, so I enjoyed it.
And you enjoyed it? A lot? Yeah?
Yes, I loved it.
Right, what did you think of it, Nicola?
I thought it was really nice, but too spicy for me. Because
need it all.
I'm not good with spice.
No.
And what about you?
I really enjoyed it. I just had to put some soy sauce on it because unfortunately I'm not very good with spice. So I put some soy sauce on it to calm it down. It helped. It was really nice. I liked it. So, it's Wednesday. Cooking time! Yay! We are making gammon steaks with sweet corn succotash. Is that how you say it?
That's what I want to say.
Is that how you say it? So we're going to get that all ready and then we'll show you what's in it. Right, so what we need is, as it's only just me and Nicola Shadsky having dinner, we've got 2 gammon steaks, we have 1 celery chopped, we've got 2 tablespoons of chives chopped, we've got 1 onion chopped, 2 cans of, a small can of sweet corn, 2 of them, 1 large courgette, not an aubergine, a courgette, 1 tin of butter beans, 1 tin of new potatoes cut up in half and quarters or half? Quarters, and 8 celery sticks, not celery, spring onions cut up. So yeah.
So we have to add in our onion to a pan. Nice and hot.
Our celery.
And
1 tablespoon of butter.
a tablespoon of water, which Maddie's going to get.
So we're going to turn the temperature down to low and then we're going to cover it for 5 minutes. So now we need to add in the sweet corn and also the 150 millilitres of chicken stock, which we forgot about. Alright, so we are now going to bring it to a simmer and then we're going to cover it again. So now it's simmering, so we've put the lid back on and we're going to keep it there for 5 minutes.
We are now adding the rest of our ingredients. So we've got to add in our potato. Good stuff.
And the chives.
The chives.
Spring onions.
The spring onions.
Do you have the chives? No, chives don't go in here.
The courgette, which
Oh,
is a
the
lot
courgette, yeah. Oh my god, there's so much. Let's put some water in it.
I don't think so. I don't think it's supposed to be watery. And our butter. Am I okay to put the butter beans in?
Yeah.
And our butter beans. Give it a stir, then we'll cover it and cook for another 5 minutes.
We had to take some out because there was so much and we didn't know if it was cooking properly. So we took some out and we put it in a bowl and then we're going to cook it a bit later on. We're just adding some of the chives in now, stirring that and covering for 2 minutes just while we wait for our gammon to cook. So here is the end product. There's mine. There's Nicola's. Nicola got a lot more of the succotash. So we finished it, and what did you think?
It was nice. There was far too much of it, but probably wouldn't pick it again. It's a bit bland. So. Yeah.
I agree. I quite enjoyed it, but I didn't really eat the succotash because it's got a few things in it that I personally wouldn't eat because either I don't like it or I don't like the texture. But I tried it and I liked it, but it was just bland. I wouldn't pick it if I wanted to. I would eat it if I had to, but I wouldn't pick it.
That's over there.
What?
And because I can't stand here, can I? Because Maddie's there. So I was going to move it to where I can actually put the whole thing. Like that.
So we just did our clap for the NHS. And now we're going to carry on making dinner. Right, for dinner tonight we are having chicken paella. We've got some chicken stock, a lemon, some spices, some garlic, some roasted peppers from a can. We have half a can of chopped tomatoes, some tomato puree, frozen peas, rice, onion and some mushrooms for me. I can't remember how many of everything there is or what all the spices are in there. I'm not that brainy.
So for the start of our cooking, we have to put in the chicken and the onion into a hot pan. What do we do with it? And then leave it to cook for a minute.
Been cooking for about 5 minutes, so now we're going to add in the garlic. And now all our spices. Then we're going to give that a stir and we're going to cook that for another 2 minutes. Right, so now we're going to add the rice and stir it until all the spices are mixed. I just put it all over the side. It's fine, it's because I was too busy looking at the recipe. So we're now going to, it's a bit weird, but okay. It says to stir it until all the spices cover the rice. But I'm just getting rice everywhere. Right. And now we stir in the tomatoes, which should be chopped. They'll be fine. Now we stir in the tomatoes, 1 tomato each. Tomato puree, we need to get the tablespoon of that.
That's the TBSP one, right?
Mm-hmm. And 1 tablespoon of that. And then we're also going to stir in the peppers. Bang it. also going to stir in the stock and then bring it to a boil. That is very full.
Still as bad as yesterday. Now we are adding the peas into the mixture, but we're not going to stir them. We're just going to add the peas, put the lid back on, and we're going to cook them for 5 minutes. Now that we've cooked it from 5 minutes, we're going to remove it from the heat, but keeping the lid on the pan, and we're going to leave it to stand for 10 minutes once it's nicely stirred by James. What do you think of tonight's dinner?
I personally wasn't a big fan. I think it was the cumin flavour. I don't know why. I wasn't a fan of it today, so I didn't finish it. But I have eaten half of it. Yeah.
Some of it.
We'll call it, no, because look, if I go like that, it's half.
It's a good half, yeah.
See? Half. Told you.
Okay.
And what did you think, Mr. James? James Bond.
I liked it.
Yeah? Okay.
Short but sweet.
Short but sweet. Not like you. What about you, Nicola? What did you think of it?
I quite liked it actually as well. I will probably have some of the leftovers for lunch tomorrow because there's basically a whole pan left over there.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I might have some for lunch
I won't
tomorrow.
have any for lunch tomorrow.
Right, so we are going to have burger in a bowl for dinner today. What we need for that is some mince, tomatoes, onions, garlic, some gherkins for me, some tomato puree, some mustard and some...
Some mustard.
No, Nicola did that side.
Some mustard, some vinegar, some fromage frais. What else? Yeah, that's what.
That's in there, and then in here we
We
have
have some paprika, some onion granules, and some garlic salt.
some garlic salt, and then we've got our fried out and salt and pepper at the back. So yeah, we're gonna get going with that. Only me and Nicola are having that. We are also meant to have lettuce with it, but we forgot to pick up the lettuce, so we're just gonna have it without the lettuce. Right, so first off we are going to get our beef and plonk that in. Frank. And we're going to add our onion and our garlic if you want to come out. And we're going to just try and break up that beef a little bit. And we're going to stir fry it for a bit, for 6 to 7 minutes while I'm banging on it.
Then to make the sauce, we've got to combine all of the ingredients for it. So we'll add in our salt and our paprika, add in our tomato puree, and then we've also got to add in 4 tablespoons of water. Then we've got to whisk it until it is all well combined. Gonna add the tomato for my base. Make sure I save Maddie some. One more. There you go, my little bowl.
I'm putting gherkins in mine because it says to put gherkins in it, but Nicola doesn't like gherkins, so it's just me having gherkins. So we have just finished dinner. I personally really enjoyed it, but we've already had this meal before.
Yes.
So we know that we like it. But last time we didn't have the same sauce because we didn't have
I think it's the tomato puree.
the tomato puree and I think the paprika. We're not quite sure what we didn't have, but we know we didn't have some of the ingredients, but it was a lot nicer.
It was. Love the sauce.
It didn't taste as mustardy this time.
Yeah, it sort of took away from the mustard a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.